that includes the likes of Tiger Woods, Roger Federer, Michael Schumacher?
Yeah, it's quite big, actually. I think that, it's hard to like really let it sink in, I guess, because you don't really think about it all that much, and it's hard to like really conceptualize the whole thing. But I know that it's very big, and it's something that I'm definitely going to be able to look back on, and like to be able to have that trophy and realize how special what I did last year was. And I think that's always going to be really nice, show my future kids and whatnot, because it's a crazy list. I mean, it's like literally the best athletes ever in the history of all sports. And then you just kind of have my name squeezed there in the middle of it, which is quite surreal, honestly. So, yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't really like been able to absorb it and really digest the whole thing yet, because everything's been moving so fast. But it's pretty crazy.
There was a lot of other megastars in Madrid. Interactions with any of them? Who was your favorite interaction in terms of people maybe from other sports?
Yeah, I met a lot of really cool dudes. I would say probably the tennis guys were some of the coolest, like Alcaraz and Djokovic and Nadal, them. I guess maybe since track and field is an individual sport as well, you kind of relate on that kind of level, and they almost have that similar type of camaraderie with each other to where we do in pole vaulting and a lot of other track and field events as well. And it was pretty cool to see that, and we would hang out with some of those guys. But yeah, I mean, overall, yeah, it's a bunch of stunts over there. So it was cool to meet a lot of those people.
Awesome. And it's probably not fair on you, because athletes are not robots, but every time you step on the track, people start wondering if they're going to witness a world record. You obviously did it here last year with that 6:24 clearance. In terms of how your preparation is going, could that be in play tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I never really ruled out anything. And I feel like I always try to show up ready to jump high, and as long as the conditions and everything are where it needs to be and things line up, then I always feel like I have that in my mind as a possibility to be able to jump really high and be pushing something like a world record height. So I think, I already proved to myself, I guess, and everybody else that this is a really good place to jump, and it is a place that I can jump quite high. So I feel good going in tomorrow. I really haven't checked the weather or anything like that. So hopefully we get good conditions, good weather and stuff. And then it's just up to me, because I feel quite good, even though it's been a little bit busy for travel and stuff like that. But I feel good, and I feel like I can jump. I'm good.
Great to hear. Have you changed anything this year in terms of either in training or in the kind of technical approach to your jump, or is it just a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
Nah, I haven't changed that much, honestly. I feel like I really haven't changed that much in the past 6 years or so like that. I mean, really, past 25 years, honestly. I feel like I've been going along pretty similar path, and especially training-wise, it's been pretty much the same for 6 or 7 years. It just maybe the intensity increases a little bit, and I have a little bit more discipline than I did a few years back and whatnot. But other than that, it's pretty much the same old. It's just trying to really maximize what I have and what I'm good at, I guess. So it's pretty much same old. Just trying to be just a tiny little bit better version of myself than I was yesterday and whatnot.
If we pass the mic down to.
Well, I mean, I know that it's a really special place, and any place where I'm able to break a world record, of course, it's always going to have a very special place in my heart. And I guess for good reason. Also here is it's an amazing stadium, amazing facility, great track. I guess the big kind of spaceship thing helps to really deaden the wind a little bit, which is very important for us pole vaulters, and especially important for me if I'm going to want to jump really high. So I'm super excited to be back. I try to be selective with the meets that I go to, and go to meets that I feel like I can really attack hard and jump as high as possible and try to push some barriers a little bit. So that's why I'm back here. I know I love competing here. I loved it last year, and of course I had a great experience. So yeah, hopefully we can jump really high. That'll be great. Last year was amazing, of course. So if we can push something like that again, that'd be cool. I think that I just really want to be the best possible version of myself that I can be. I think it's a bit of a misconception and like a really common question, I guess, the whole like lack of motivation thing, and I think it's a bit silly, honestly, because I don't know, it really doesn't work like that. I feel like whenever you're able to get some success and do a lot of things that that even though you dreamed of doing it, you just kind of naturally, as a human, you just adapt to your situations, and you always want to get the most out of yourself and keep being better. And so even though I've been able to really do some amazing things the past few years and things that I could have only dreamed of when I was a kid, I just feel like you get used to the situation, I guess, in a way. And so for me, I know what I'm capable of, and I just want to fulfill my full potential. And so I just try to really get the most out of every day, especially when I'm out on the track. I just try to really get the most out of myself and really push myself as hard as I can, because that's the fun thing about sports. I mean, sports is fun because it's about competing and trying to be the best and be the best version of yourself whenever you're out there. That's you're doing something just aimlessly and without a goal. There's really nothing so fun in that. It's fun to have really big dreams and big goals and try to go out there and achieve them. And then when you're able to do that, just keep having bigger dreams and more, because I guess that's the whole fun part. It's just the chase, and you're never gonna really get to where you want to be, because the second you get there, you just want one more anyway. And I don't mean that in like that you're never satisfied with it, because I'm super grateful and happy for where I'm at. But just naturally, you just always want more. So I think that's kind of just how it works, I guess.
Plans for some clashes like that in the future? Would you like to take on some other athletes in different events?
Yeah, I mean, I think the real ball knowers knew that I was a bit quick, and so I think that the people that knew, but I definitely think that I woke a lot of people up and surprised some people about my foot speed, which was a really cool thing. So now I guess that more people would be awake on it, and so it wouldn't have that same surprise factor if I was going to do it again. But I'm always down to do things, especially if we're able to do it in the way that Garson and I were able to do it, in like a really fun and exhibition way that reached a lot of people. I think that was good for everybody, and especially fun for us. And I really enjoyed it. So it wouldn't really have to be a 100-meter. It would probably be in my best interest though, because I don't know if I'd really be that good at anything else. Especially not further. Maybe like a 200, 400 would probably be a little bit long, but I'll be down to do it. Honestly, I'm kind of, if you catch me in the right mood, I'm stupid enough to really try anything. So I'd really be down, yeah.